guys, so before I get right into this video, two things first. One, why? Why? And two, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys for all of your feedback and your comments and love and support and sharing of your stories all in my last video. If you have no idea what happened in that video, go ahead and watch it. I will link it up here as well as in the description box below. But it will explain why I am here, where here is, and what's been going on and what could possibly be going on in the future with my channel, with my life, and stuff like that. So just a quick thank you though. I really appreciate you guys. You're so just sweet and kind and just so supportive and just generously sharing like parts of your lives, which you don't have to do, so I appreciate it. If you guys are ever curious about what's going on with Beasley, again, this will all make sense if you watch my last video. I update daily on Snapchat. I'm constantly on Snapchat, also Twitter and Instagram. I'm on those as well, so if you are ever interested in seeing that stuff, it's all there under the same name. Okay, speaking of Snapchat, I asked you guys if you wanted to see an unboxing video for like true, like real-time reactions to these products, or if you would like to see a little bit later after I've tried stuff out. More of you said an unboxing, so I have my very first ColourPop order here. I am so beyond excited, and I realize that I am very late on this bandwagon. I mean, I guess I'm not really like on the bandwagon yet. My fate of being on the bandwagon has yet to be determined. I am going way too far with this. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it open. I can't show you the front because my address is there, so you know, safety first, guys. It says made in LA, so that's fun. It took a really long time for this to get here. It took almost 2 weeks for it to ship because I placed my order during that like flash sale that they had. So it took a long time, but I'm hoping it'll be worth the wait. So first of all, I always see people when they do these unboxings that their packaging is just beautiful, and look at that. Like they don't need to do this. Like they can just have plain ass packaging, but this is so pretty. Look at that. Fun. Okay, so everything seems to be nicely packaged as well with this like rather thick foam. Alright, so let's see. It says, hey love, a dose of ColourPop a day keeps the doctor away. Looks like you are good to go. XOXO ColourPop. So I was gonna say I thought this was handwritten, but I take that back. I don't think it was. But regardless, that's nice. Okay, it also has an ultra satin lip card thing in here. It gives like tips and tricks and whatnot on here. Also, there is this booklet thing. Oh, okay, so this has like, I guess, all of their products and like descriptions of them and like how to use them and whatnot. That's actually really cool. So it has it for the shadow, the blush, the gel liners. I didn't get all of these products. It's just like a general thing. Lippie sticks, Lippie pencils, ultra matte lip, and then that other card for the ultra satin lip. So that's really cool actually. And here is my order. So I got quite a few lip products, and then I got 2 eyeshadows and 1 highlight. I figured this would be a good dipping of my toes into the brand. That's the dipping of my toes, in case you were wondering. Alright, so let's start with the lip stuff because I feel like, honestly, that's what I'm most excited about. So I got 1 Lippie pencil. I had to get something from Kathleen Lights. She has like quite a few products with them. But I decided to get Lumiere, but just the pencil. I didn't get the Lippie sticks, and I didn't get the Lumiere 2 ultra matte lip because everyone says they're rather drying, and no one says the ColourPop matte lips are their favorite. So I was like, why would I, you know? It makes sense, right? Anyway, right off the bat, I love the packaging. They're all white boxes, and then they have this really cool holographic print here that says Lippie pencil. And so here it is. Before I get into this, I want to say that I will be doing lip swatches of all of these, hopefully, and they will be inserted like as usual in my videos. And if I have anything to add, like comment-wise, I will put it there as well. So here is Lumiere. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's like a dusty mauve color. I believe that's even how she tends to describe it. But I love this type of lip color for a lip liner because it's like the perfect base for any lip color in that range. And if the lipstick or whatever product you're using happens to be more on the warm side, I feel like this tends to neutralize it if it's cooler. So I might be just making that up in my mind, but I'd like to think that it's true. First impressions, it went on really smoothly, swatched, so I'm really looking forward to using that on my lips. It's very similar to the color that I actually have on. Next up, I believe I only got 1 Lippie Stix. That's a lie. I got two. I got two Lippie Stix. The first one is Tootsi. Tootsie Roll. Tootsie. I also got this color because Kathleen Lights really likes this. I just really trust what she says about life. This is a matte formula, and it is much more brown than I thought. That's interesting. But I'm really excited to try this. It's a very trendy color, and ooh, okay. Now that looks like exactly like something I would wear. It's a little bit lighter than I was expecting, but still very nice. And even though it says matte, it seems to definitely have like a satin finish. Like I would not classify that as typically matte. Okay, and the other Lippie Stix I got is from their new Matte X collection, and I got the shade Chateau. I only got one because, you know, it's just, again, dipping the toes. That's so ugly. I need to stop. Again, I got the shade Chateau. I believe it is the darkest color from the Matte X line. And I just love vampy lip colors, and okay, there we go. So it's kind of like a vampy, but like a warmer maroon color? Burgundy? Dark? Okay. This isn't as dark as I expected, but still very nice. It's more of like a deep brick red, I would say, actually. So that one is noticeably more matte than the matte formula Lippie Stix. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it definitely doesn't have as much of a sheen to it.
Isn't it weird that I have bare nails? I feel like a different person without nail polish on. It's ridiculous. The kinds of things that affect you. But what was that?
Okay, and then I got two Ultra Satin lips. Again, I didn't get any of the matte ones because, you know, I just felt like why bother? A lot of the colors just look so beautiful though, but whatever. I got two here, and I got TooLips and frickin' Frack. So, TooLips here. I remember it's a darker color. Oh yes. Look at that. That is beautiful. I saw, I think, an Instagram picture of Samantha. I don't know how you say her name. She's just ridiculously stunning. Okay. Wow, that's an interesting color. It kind of looks like a purpley tinged brown. Like chocolate, but violet chocolate. What? That just came out of my mouth. Violet chocolate. Anyway, I'm very, very, very excited to try these. I can't even tell you. Oh, it does seem to be bleeding into the lines on my hands. Oh, side note.
Do any of you know of a really intense hand cream? Because I've been washing my hands so much that I have like really gnarly, like old lady looking hands now. I just told my grandma yesterday, I was like, I'm too young to have hands that look this old. If any of you have any like hardcore, like really effective hand cream recommendations, please leave them below.
Okay, back to regular programming. I'm really excited to try this color. It is unlike anything I have ever seen and unlike anything in my collection, so that's really cool. It's really weird, which is why it's really cool. That was an unnecessary explanation. And again, the other one I got is frickin' Frack. I read online that this is very similar to Lolita by Kat Von D, which y'all should know by now. I love Lolita. I'm all about Lolita all the time, except today. So it looks like this. Right off the bat, it looks a little bit lighter than Lolita, but I mean, it could be the same. I don't know. I know nothing. Let's assume that. Oh, but I do see the similarity for sure. So there it is there. I see it. I see it. If this happens to be a dupe, and if this happens to be a more comfortable formula, also it's only $6, then that's like, why would you ever need to buy Lolita again? Because that's the one lip product I was like, listen, I would spend like the 20 whatever dollars it is over and over for Lolita because I really love it. If it's the same. But yeah, definitely I can already see both of those like going into the lines on my hand. So I'm kind of worried that that's what's gonna happen on my lip. That concerns me. Okay, so as I mentioned, I did get two eyeshadows as well, which I've been really excited about, but also really hesitant about because I didn't want to get addicted to these. I have a stupid amount of single eyeshadows that I don't use because it's so much more convenient to use a palette. I know you all have experienced this before, but then you get sucked into the beauty of a single eyeshadow and then they just take up so much room and you never use them and then they just sit there looking pretty. but collecting dust. I have been researching ColourPop products for like months and months now, trying to figure out like if I ever placed an order, what I would want to buy and stuff like that. So I came across this one and I knew I had to have it. So it is this beautiful purple. It is, oh no. What? Okay, that's messed up. So can I just say, on the box it says keep the magic in closed jar tightly after use, but this was totally not closed all the way. I just had to turn it. ColourPop, come on. But anyway, that makes me sad. But look how pretty this color is. It's called Fantasy. This is actually one of their Super Shock pressed pigments. I don't really know what the difference is, whether there's a difference in formula or whatnot, but all the swatches of this just look like this crazy, beautiful, very vibrant purple, and everyone says these are squishy. Oh yeah. This definitely has some pink undertones to it, and when I use purples with pink in them, they really make my brown eyes pop, because it's really hard to make Asian eyes pop, to be honest, like, let's be real. But look at that. I don't know, let's see. So this definitely has like a lot of pink to it, kind of more of a fuchsia than a purple, but I like it. It looks very different, I would say, than it does in the pan. I wonder if there's anything you could do to get that more true to color, or like true to pan color, but it's beautiful. I love it. This is such a strange feeling. It's totally like, I wouldn't say it's as squishy as people have always made me think that they were, but it's definitely got a softness and like moisture to it. I didn't want to call it moist, but I did anyway. Okay, now I'm actually like more in love with that. Like that's really, really pretty actually. That on the lid, like if you're gonna do something crazy, like yes. Yes. Okay, and the other shadow I got is another one that I've had my eye on probably since the very beginning. Since ColourPop was like really popular, I mean, this just immediately caught my eye. So this is the Super Shock Shadow in Get Lucky. You guys should know by now that I love gold eyeshadow. Anything in the gold family, I want it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. Do you guys see how opaque that is? Holy crap. Oh, I love it. Okay, wait. I gotta swatch more. Wow. That might be the prettiest gold shadow I own. And I own a lot. Oh, I just want to rub my eyeballs in this forever. Wow, my hands are shaking because I had quite a lot of coffee today. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, that might be like my favorite thing of this whole haul, which I did not expect, but that is gorgeous. Oh my god. I love it. And these two colors together are really cute. Did I just say cute? Did not mean cute. I meant nice. Pretty. But okay. The last product I got is one of the highlights, as I mentioned. They call these the Super Shock Cheek. Can you tell I'm rusty? I haven't talked to people in a really long time. This has the same thing. You have to close these jars really tightly. And unfortunately, I do believe that because of the formula of these products, that their shelf life is a lot shorter than, say, a regular cream or regular powder product. So that kind of sucks, but I mean, these are really inexpensive, so I suppose repurchasing wouldn't be a huge deal. So I got the shade Lunch Money. Again, Kathleen Lights loves this one, and also a lot of other YouTubers like this one as well. This is a really good shade for fair skin tones like myself, so I think this will be a beautiful highlight. Okay, let's try this. Oh, this has a weird formula. I was not expecting that. It's way, like, it feels wetter than the shadows do. Like, I thought it was gonna be like the same, like powdery, but like squishy, but that's not right. But this definitely feels wetter. Like I don't know if that's like a good way to describe it. Okay, like I want to show you guys a decent swatch, but you would never wear it like this strong, you know. Actually, that's a lie. I've seen people wear their highlights ridiculously strong. And I don't really want to say anything else beyond that. But I hope you guys can see the glow. If not, this is really pretty though. It seems to have like almost an iridescence to it. I don't think most people describe this one as having an iridescence. Usually it's kind of like light pale champagne, but it definitely seems to have almost a slight pink iridescence. What's going on? But I like it. I'm very excited to try it. I don't know about this formula though. Like again, it's way wetter feeling than I ever expected. So that is it for my very first ColourPop haul. I am definitely so excited to actually put all of these on my face. all at the same time. Surprisingly, I would say the thing that I'm most impressed by, first impression wise, is actually the eyeshadows, and that is the last thing I needed to get sucked into. But I mean, those are killer. Everything color-wise is what I was expecting. Apart from Chateau, I thought would be a little bit darker, but still a really beautiful color. And they're so affordable. Like, that's really amazing. It's really easy to go crazy though. Like, you're like, oh, they're only like $5, $6, and then all of a sudden you have like 80 bucks in your cart. And you're like, okay, need to not do this. Too much, Katie. Simmer down. Alright, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I didn't post my 2 videos that I filmed before all the Beasley business happened, but those will be coming up after this. I figured you guys would want to see this sooner rather than later. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!